It's getting better, don't you think, Michelle?
I do.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we've got lots of women producers out there.
Yeah.
And we've got I mean, it's not just the big studios running. We've got a lot more people who have got a lot more independent producers, lots more women making the decisions. What do you think?
Well, I'm just interested because, Michelle, you weirdly got caught up in all of this with the reshoots for All the Money in the World, ironically named.
Yes.
Where...
Haunting title.
Yeah, so they were doing the reshoots and it came out, didn't it? The difference in pay.
Yes, it did. You know, it's sort of amazing when you find yourself in the middle of something like that and realize, oh, they're looking at you. Oh, it's... I've always been a very shy person. I'm like like my natural shape. I'm like a shell. I'm like this.
That's why you became an actress. Yeah, clever girl.
Well,
I'm really
I just wanted to be in the chorus.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I just wanted to be like one of the orphans
No, well,
and Annie
actors are
in the
introverts.
background.
Yeah. Didn't happen that way.
But you were starring in this movie.
But I was starring
They
in
then
this
did these reshoots. How did we discover that Mark Wahlberg had been paid whatever it was, $1.5 million, and had you been paid anything?
I had $80 a day.
$80 a day?
To do the reshoots. But, you know...
Did you know? Or did you find out when everyone else found out?
I hadn't known at the time. But it wound up being a really incredible teaching moment because the disparity was so enormous. Sometimes it's really difficult to talk about these things, and it's really difficult to make people understand the difference between $10 an hour or $14 an hour, you know, and this example was really able to shine a light on the disparity that exists for all women. And I found myself suddenly as the person who was the most able to talk about it. And it really was one of, I think, when I look back on my life in my rocking chair with my 18 grandchildren surrounding me, I think that this will be the moment that I forever feel the closest to and the most proud of. That this turtle of a person, was able to find my voice in this moment and stand up and speak out and become an example of women being underpaid in the workplace. And I have seen a shift, and I've been the beneficiary of so many women coming up to me and so many men coming up to me and saying, I didn't know until I heard your story, and I've changed standard operating procedure within my own company. So, so I'm very grateful to have been.
Yeah. Wow. Amazing.